The first video of 2023. Hope you guys had a good new year. I had a pretty okay one, so we'll just keep it at that. Today's video, though, we'll be talking about something you guys should have gotten about maybe 3 days ago or 2 days ago, which is this New Year invitation that you get a free SSR with. If you guys don't already know, you get this from logging in. I think I do something. Participate in New Year craze. Yeah, you got to go to go here, you go to this thing right here, you do some little thingamabobs, you pull for whatever you need for buffs. I go for academics, get 7 of these, and then you come back here, you collect the whatchamacallit, and then it will be located somewhere in your inventory right here. So we're gonna go ahead and pick or talk about which SSR here is best to get with this pass. So for most people, this is really good for new players, maybe some mid-game players. For end-game players, though, it's pretty much just 10 medals, not that big of a concern. But for most people, though, that are new players, this is really, really good. So anyway, let's get into it. The first one is Graf Zeppelin. So Graf Zeppelin is actually not that bad. She used to be like a kind of whatever carrier, but nowadays she's not that bad. But you need her augment. If you guys don't already know, she has a special augment that she needs to have to do a decent amount of damage. It makes it so she's like really good as well too. I can go ahead and make it real quick because I have like a billion coins to throw around right now. But it's something that you can use on her. So if we go here, we click on this right here, we auto select craft 21,000, no problem. So this stuff right here. Basically it lets it so all of her efficiencies for gear slots become better. So if you guys don't know how these are determined, it's if you have planes on here, so like let me toss in like, I don't know, just random planes in here. Just ignore these for now, guys. These are just random planes I'm just throwing in for the time being. These aren't best in slots. I'm just throwing some in just to see stats or whatever. But here's how it is. We have 150, 160, 160. These are post augments after, or these are post efficiencies after augments used. So it would be 120, 160, and 160 right here. But because we have this augment though, everything is boosted by 30%. This makes it so she's going to do a significant amount of damage compared to what she had before this. So this is definitely really good. And if you guys want at least a good, consistent, heavy-hitting carrier, this is actually like a not bad pick. I also know a lot of people in this game are big KMS fans, so actually not a bad pickup this time around. Definitely is a considerable pick if you guys want a solid carrier this time around. Now, Triumphant, not really. I don't have much to say about her. You can pretty much just skip on her unless you need her for collection, though. Reminder that if you guys don't have a ship that you guys want for collection that's in this pick, go ahead and pick it because collection is at the end of the day probably the most important thing in this game. So collection is important unless you're free to play and have limited dock space, but pick what you need though. Anyways, for La Triumphant, she's not like super game changing, so I don't have much to say about her. Just a whatever Vanguard. You can use her if you want to, otherwise meh. Same with Belfast. There's multiple ways of obtaining her. She's a very old ship as well too. If you don't get her here, there's many other ways to get her, so I wouldn't worry about getting her this time around. You can just completely ignore her. Now Zara's a good heavy cruiser for your early game experience if you guys really need one. Very durable, very beefy. Definitely is a considerable pick if you guys want something solid to get you through the early stages of the game. She has okay damage for a heavy cruiser, not like the greatest, but okay damage. Not as durable as like say a Portland that a lot of people used back in the day, but definitely does do more damage than a Portland though. So damage is important as well too. So I say not a bad pick if you want a Zara for Vanguard by all means. Illustrious, even though she got a lot of good buffs recently with the augments and the fighter planes that have been coming out recently, there's multiple ways of obtaining her. I would skip on her for the time being, but if you really want her though, go ahead and pick her. South Dakota, I'm pretty sure you can get her from PvP. It's been so long now, but I'm pretty sure you can't get her from PvP. Like she's somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Uh, so yeah, just skip on her. You can get it from PvP. That's not a concern. And the last one here is Shokaku. Shokaku is also a solid pick. Definitely does scale decently into end games. So if you guys want a Shokaku, by all means, that is a fair choice. I'm not sure if there's multiple ways of obtaining her. I think you can get her from like, is it PvP shop? There's like another way of obtaining her. I think. Let me check. Yeah, Medal of Honor. But Medal of Honor, Requisition, Medal of Honor, Special Pool. Yeah, you can get her from the this pool right here as well too. So you can get her here. So she is a good end game pick, but there's multiple ways of obtaining her. So it's kind of up to you guys though if you guys want to do like whatever business. But I say the best one probably to get right here. Unless she's very, very restrictive. Let me see. Right, no, she's not. So I say if you guys want a solid pick as a new game player, if you guys want Vanguard, Zara is a fine choice. Otherwise, if you guys want damage, Graf Zeppelin, but she needs her augment. You can make that augment. So I don't know how easy it is for new game players to make augments. You can make it. We have master in shop from this event as of right now, but definitely is a solid option to go into later stages of the game. Assuming you want some carriers damage, that's definitely solid. Honestly, either Graf Zeppelin or Zara is okay choice. Shokaku if you just want end game, even though there's like a few more ways of obtaining her. Otherwise though, it's one of these two options. Either you want damage for backline, or you guys want something more durable. Like having, I think what a lot of people lack nowadays is solid vanguards. Like a lot of new players just run DDs, and that's fine, honestly. But they'll hit a stage in the game where they're like, listen, I can't survive World 10 or something, and they show me their fleet. They have like no battleships or whatever. They have very squishy vanguards. That's mainly the reason as to why they're probably sinking. So I say Zara is probably a little bit of a better choice compared to Graf Zeppelin, because a lot of new game players just struggle with having like a solid vanguard. So I say Zara is probably like the best pick here. Then Graf Zeppelin, and if you guys want to go Shokaku, Illustrious works too, but Shokaku is probably better for end game stuff. But if you want to go that route, by all means go for it. But if you're a new game player, definitely Zara is my go-to pick here. Otherwise, Graf Zeppelin if you want damage. And then end game, go Shokaku. Simple as that. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a happy new year, guys. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.